Jeff. I can hear Jeff on the stream.
Yeah, now we actually
I'll spill myself. We have a minute left, and I already took melatonin. It'd be really funny if someone took 6,000, so I have to you look at a gym and you piss your pants and faint.
What is up, our Moonshot gamers? It's been way too fucking long, but once again, our trio of bold visual novel explorers / puzzle solvers are here once again to brave the heat and figure out what the hell Virtue's last reward is gonna be. I'm PB. You can catch me on Gahooligans, the podcast that talks about the Guardians of Ga'Hoole, the best series of YA novels to ever be written, definitely. Also, I want to plug that next week for one of our incentives from our last charity stream, next weekend I will be running Blood on the Clock Tower, which is a social deception game like Werewolf or Mafia that should be a lot of fun to watch. So keep an eye on that for next Sunday. And I'm joined by Jacqueline.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline, she, her pronouns. I'm from podcasts like Unwise Girls and Dead Teen House Party et al.
And Mac.
Hello, I'm Mac. I do podcasts sometimes. All of them are paywalled at this moment.
What's the most recent paywall podcast you've been on?
Oh, that's a really good question, actually. I think it was an episode of Once Miss Wonders. It was the episode of Once Miss Wonders, where we talked about The Handmaiden.
Oh, nice.
It's a good movie.
It was a fantastic movie. Go subscribe to the Moonshot Patreon if you want to hear about that.
It's just, I don't think Stream could see the game, but now they can. Alright, so, what the fuck were we doing? What was going on? What game are we playing? What is happening? And why do we have a scoreboard on the screen?
We're playing Virtue's Last Reward. The thing that happened the last time is that Quark is sick feels like a really weak word.
I think sick is still fair, though.
Sick is still fair. I think Alice is as well.
Yes.
Yes. They're both sick with presumably the virus that has been in the pandemic, I think, in the world.
Uh-huh.
But we had to do our votes. So we, and I knew that this was going to happen, that if we made the decision to ally with Vi, that she would choose to betray after the whole first fucking conversation that we had the first time when we talked about the goddamn prisoner's dilemma. And so I was absolutely 100% right. I don't even need to go back and say, hey, let's pick betray here, because I know what'll happen.
Yep. I'll also point out that if I remember right, Tenmyoji decked Dio in the face, and basically said, like,
as he should.
Clover, you have to go and do the vote, because at least one person out of every trio has to actually go play the game to avoid getting penalized.
Yes.
So, and Tenmyoji was like, I trust you, Clover. You can go pick ally. And then Kay, as the only conscious member of their team, went over and also chose to ally, even though they could have chosen betray and also gone up to 9 points there.
Yes.
Doing so would have killed Alice, though.
Yes. And so Kay did not do that.
Just like
Which is
Clover had
good.
to pick to ally there to not kill Tenmyoji.
Yes. Which is why it was a big deal that Tenmyoji said, yes, I trust you to pick ally. And she did. That's my girl. I love her very much.
All right. Is there anything else we need to cover before we just start playing again?
I think anything else will come up in play.
All right,
Yeah.
sounds good. Also, do we remember who was doing what voices?
I've got the notes down.
Oh, good.
That's
somewhere.
good.
Because I was doing Phi, and I was doing
Looks like,
Tenmyoji, right?
yeah, and K, I believe.
Oh yes, and K. Oh, I didn't get my voice changer set up for today. That's okay.
And I think Mac has Sigma and Clover, and I've got the other people.
Uh-huh. Sounds good. Because,
Yeah,
we had to
we
redistribute a little
moved some
bit
stuff
since we have a
around.
couple people unconscious.
We moved a bunch of people around because 2 of your voices are unconscious right now.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. All right.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Man, I can't even be mad here. Hold on a second.
What was-
Man, that's a big ass tree. Okay, there we go. I got Sigmas.
Oh, also our Sigma Sigma moment counter is currently at 7. Let's see if we can pump those numbers
Currently
up.
at 7. Also, I could do a different entry phrase. Damn. Hey. Well, I guess I can't really be that mad, but what the hell is this anyway? Why'd you choose betray? I thought we promised.
We? I don't remember that.
Oh, don't fucking gaslight me, Phi.
You promised me. I'm not gaslighting here. Luna can back me up. You said you choose ally. I never said what I was going to choose. I didn't promise you anything. I was free to choose whatever I wanted.
Yeah, okay, I guess so. You're not wrong.
Look, you should have seen this coming.
I so did.
I told you I'd make you pay, and now I am.
What, huh?
Huh? Pardon moi, mademoiselle?
I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about.
Yeah, you reap what you sow. This is your fault. You don't betray first.
Why are you Alice? Yeah, no. My point stands. I'm not.
No.
I know what the fuck is
I'm
happening.
not talking about that. I mean the first round, too.
Are you in a time loop? Me having cracked this case wide open.
Yeah, are you in a time loop? It's just summarizing everything Sigma would say there.
Yep.
No, you betrayed me in the past. Don't you remember?
No, I don't.
lie to me, Sigma.
Established. I don't remember. I have amnesia. Maybe? I don't know.
Drop the act. It's Kay who has amnesia. You can't also start doing the amnesia thing.
But
There's no way you don't know by now.
Know about what?
What's happening to you? You're in a time loop, Sigma. The strange things you've been seeing. Oh, hi, Red Seraph.
You're talking about the weird visions of the past and/or future. Premonitions, yes, that's the word. I wanted to say it, but as the word formed itself in my mouth, I felt a tingle along the back of my neck. Someone was looking at me. I turned around to see Luna, Clover, and Kay.
Hell yeah, it's Zero Escape Timeline of Niels.
We're back!
We are fucking
What
back.
are the two of you talking about?
It's nothing. Forget about it. It's fine. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm also Kate, and I forgot my voice changer today. I'm very sorry. I was busy doing other things. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You were the only person who chose Betray this round. Is there some connection to what you and Sigma were discussing? Yes, there is a connection, but you wouldn't believe me.
You don't know that. We might believe a lot. I might believe a lot.
Yeah, you do seem quite gullible, so...
With your smile, with your scary, scary, constant smile.
Fi looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Big-ass tree. Finally, she sighed and spoke. I feel like I keep slipping out of Sigma's voice.
Did you just call me a big-ass tree?
No,
Is that supposed to be an insult?
no.
Well, it doesn't matter. I've got 9 points now. So, sorry, but I'm fucking out of here.
The fuck? The fuck do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving through the number 9 door.
Wild way to end this route. Hey, wait! I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. At least not until I figure out what the fuck is going on here. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who'd ditch the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, it feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think you have the slightest idea what it feels like.
Wait, are you saying...
Whatever, just get out of my way!
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Fi bent down. Did she just...
Remember she did that at the
jump
very
over
beginning
us?
too, remember? Out of the elevator?
Oh, that's... No, I
She's
don't
got
remember
big
that. It
uppies.
was long enough ago.
Uh-huh. She's got big uppies.
Fuck. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. Can you tell me what the fuck you were talking about before you go at least?
You're right, Sarah. Basketball is fucked in the near future. Nice try. She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever. Plaudite acta est fabula.
The fuck does that mean?
It's Latin, dumbass.
No shit.
Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin?
Any of you chumps know Latin?
See you later.
Wait! Well, even if I yell stop, you're not gonna stop. A bolt of searing light roared through my brain. What the fuck, Sigma? We're not calling that a Sigma moment, but that's a weird one. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Hell yeah, simulation! Let's go! Yeah,
Be
they really...
continued.
That...
Alright. Well, that's not an ending per se, but we're going to need to figure something out to be able to get past that moment, as we can see on the flowchart.
Awesome. Okay, so I said when we did the very first choice, the first Prisoner's Dilemma game.
Yeah, right here.
That I immediately wanted to jump back to making the other choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to say
So
maybe we should go see what happens when we betray Fi there, just so we can get that other little stub done.
Okay, sure.
I don't think
mean,
it'll
yeah,
take very long.
I guess it's not. Yeah, I guess that won't be that long. I cannot believe that didn't take that long. We totally could have done that
Yeah,
last
we
time
did
and just
not
finished
realize.
the route.
Well, like, we saw there were like 3 more scenes there and assumed.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's
I think
true.
we should go back and just get that last betray, just so that we don't come back to this, 3 months from now and be like, what the fuck was happening here?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. But I definitely want to go back,
Yes,
and
after that we will follow.
ally with Alice and
Uh-huh.
have her betray us.
Yeah, I've had that written down in my notes for months now, so I'm
Yeah, 'cause
definitely
I-
anticipating that.
Because I yelled that, I think, when we.
Alright, we have our whole crisis of faith.
Are you gonna be nicey, Sigma, or will you be mean?
Well, last time I allied with her and she fucked with me, so I guess I'm gonna betray her now.
What do you mean last time?
Don't worry about it. I'm sure it'll become relevant in 30 hours.
Okay, yay.
I'm actually fascinated to see what the other results look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether our change here affects anyone else other than our own.
Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, blah blah blah.
So, you chose betray.
Yeah.
Did you do it to protect yourself? Were you worried that Fi might choose betray?
That's a good question.
Huh?
Oh, you love to see it. You love to see that this man does not have narrative agency.
God.
Oh, Zero Escape, my beloved. My beloved. Hold on a second. I have to message Theo really quick. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I did it either. Don't worry about it. Let's just go see the scores.
Well, we should go see the scores. I want to see how Kay and Clover voted.
Right. Let's go.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay.
No changes.
Okay.
Aw,
I knew it.
shucks.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
I wonder why she was so mad at us.
Yeah.
But hey, we got 9 BP.
Yeah,
we can leave.
We can just fuck out of here. Hey, if it
Just
sucks, you
us
can just
now.
leave.
Points
If it
have been
sucks,
assigned or
Kick the
subtracted.
bricks.
Get out of here, Sigma. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Well played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you, huh, fucker?
I had nothing to say.
Thank you, Kirk. Wait, if you're betraying me and I'm betraying you, then wait, who's flying the plane?
She was right. I'd broken a promise.
The good news is the answer to that is Zero. Zero's flying the plane.
Zero's flying the plane.
Specifically Zero the Third, the autopilot who has now fucked off to never do anything again, so the plane's just coasting.
The plane stopped in the middle of the air, and I don't care.
Why did you do it? Nothing to say? I guess I misjudged you. I thought you were better than this. That was not a smart move, Sigma. In an alternate universe, I'm about to screw you over. I won't forget this.
It is wild that we saw the repercussions of this choice before we saw the choice.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
That's crazy.
I think when I did this, I did the opposite. I was like, oh yeah, I wonder if she, like, if it changes whether I pick the betray first or the ally first. No, it just turns out that she already knows. Yep. Anyway, I'm going to make you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. Elapsam semel occasionum non ipsa potest lupiter reprehendre.
Okay, I know that's Latin. You don't have to tell me that it's Latin.
Oh, that's Latin. You probably didn't know
okay.
that was Latin because you're a pleb.
Fuck off, Fi. Just tell me what it means.
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
It's a pretty good proverb. Okay, I'll give you that one.
That's a pretty good proverb, yeah.
You probably don't know what that means. Jupiter's a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others. Not even Jupiter, the ruler of gods, can take back what's been done. You did something bad. You're not going to get a chance to take it back. No takesies backsies this time.
Go play Undertale and learn, Sigma.
Yeah. You can delete your genocide route save file. But Sans is still gonna know. And in this world, I'm Sans.
I turned away from Fi. I couldn't stand to look at her anymore. In front of me were Kay and Clover. Their eyes bored into me with cold disapproval, and I looked away. They'd both chosen ally, as promised. The only person who'd betrayed anyone was me. The only person with 9 BP was me. Little wonder I wasn't very popular.
Well, what do you intend to do?
You aren't thinking about trying to open the number 9 door, are you?
You know, you might be right, Red Seraph. Is Fi the Tumblr sexy man of this game? Wait, no, Dio is. What am I saying?
Dio's right there.
Yeah, Dio's right there. Sorry, Dio's not been on screen, so I haven't been thinking about Dio.
Fair. That's a fair thing to not think about.
Did 999 really have a... Yeah, it had Santa. It had a Tumblr sexy man.
For a moment, I considered the unthinkable. Could I break through them and reach the door? Once I was through, I'd be out of the game and free from their judgment. But... I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them all behind so I could escape on my own? Why had I chosen betray? In my memory, it seemed like an almost flippant choice, as if I'd just been curious to see what would happen. If betrayal was what I wanted, I should have made that choice with commitment. Oh my fucking god! Sigma!
Sorry, I was the intrusive thought in Sigma's head. It was like, hey, just take a bite of that deviled egg that's been on the windowsill. Just one little bite. Come on.
There I was, and I couldn't turn back. Even if I didn't try to open the number 9 door, they would all be suspicious of anything I did. Trust is easy to break and hard to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequences of my actions.
Latin. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
How could I do something that was beyond the reach of a god? Insane thing to say, Sigma! Oh my god, Sigma! Why hadn't I just chosen ally? What would be happening to me right now? What if... Then Thai spoke and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't just let you run around with 9 BP. I'm afraid you're gonna have to sleep for a little while. Okay?
Yeah, sure. That's fine. I started to turn around, but it was already too late. Felt a heavy hand slam into the back of my neck. And I'm unconscious.
I love the idea of Phi just giving Kay the nod and him instantly understanding, right, I need to chop this guy in the back of the neck really hard.
Yeah, let's not use the super impressive sedative with no side effects guaranteed TMCR. No, we're just gonna... I guess Kay overestimated their strength a little bit.
Game over! Oh, you love to see it!
I love the idea that Kay tried to knock us out there, but hit us a little bit too hard, and it turns out that head injuries are nothing to take lightly.
Legit. Okay. All right. Let's go ally with Alice.
Oh, actually, it looks like we can maybe now see... This is now open instead of black.
What's your preference?
Oh, can
huh?
we? Oh, Let's see, because I have a feeling that we're gonna throw that Latin back in her face,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
We need to zoom.
Oh, I think he's saying something different this
did
time.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, we can go back
Yeah,
and start it
I'll
again,
start
right?
it again. Yeah, my bad.
There's also a log I think we could use.
I just had texted Theo yelling, and he was like, "Are you in the true finale?" And I was like, "Oh God, no!"
Oh my god.
Yeah. Niels has pointed out that Sigma has 0 brain cells, and the few that do exist are entirely eaten with gross thoughts.
Most realistic moment of Zero escape: Sigma dying accidentally due to physical trauma.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah.
You chose ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah, of course. I did too.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh, it's not confidence. I already know. Huh?
What? Oh, sorry.
Let's just go have a look, shall we? We'll know pretty quick whether I knew anything or not. Sigma! What does that mean?
Okay, let's go.
What do you mean, Sigma?
Does other dialogue change?
I think because this was a thing that was previously locked and is now unlocked.
Okay.
Let's see, maybe
I'm wondering if we, like, stepped back briefly, if we... Okay, whatever. It's fine. Ally. Okay, so those don't change. She betrays us.
Points.
God, Kay's wrist is so large. What the fuck, Phi? You chose ally before.
See, so you remember it too? The other round 2.
What?
You were just acting like you remembered it, buddy.
That wasn't... Oh, I love this!
God.
That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. It felt anticlimactic. This is my exact... I mean, y'all fucking know this at this point. This is my exact bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
Remember, I don't think I said this on stream, but I said, like, before we started doing DLR, that, like, I was more excited to hear you two respond to me experiencing for the first time. No, I'm all fucking in, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know what? I've forgotten so much of this game at this point that it is also just a joy for me, too.
Yeah, let's go.
I remember a few of the big picture things, but all the steps to get there, beautiful.
There's nothing better than a good VLR session.
You know? You remember how I chose Betray last time in round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose Betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? Did I make you pay?
Yeah, I remember that. Then this is you making me pay.
Yes.
Hey, you had Kay knock me out last time. Wait. No, that didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2 unless we were both in the same simulation? I love the concept of Sigma and Phi in the fucking Palm Springs time loop, right?
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Or Russian
How
Doll
could
is
it-
the other one where that happens.
Yeah. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of... Man, making it the fucking visual novel flowchart diegetic
Uh-huh.
rips ass!
I know, it fucking rules. Like, 999 did it a little bit, you know? With us getting the password from one
999
timeline to the
doesn't
other.
do it until
Uh-huh.
until fucking true finale.
Yeah.
This shit rules.
Uh-huh. It's so fucking good. As my character puts it, Ouroboros moment. You know?
It really is. Oh my god. Okay. What the hell was I thinking? That was science fiction shit. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way I could know what had happened in it. Oh, buddy, you've got a big fucking storm coming! No way I could know. At least I didn't think there was any way I could know. But if I could, then how? I remembered Phi choosing Ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
Not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this, I'll make you pay, but if it's the last thing I do... Blah, blah, blah.
What did she say? Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Phi remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? Suddenly, I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose betray? Phi?
Yeah! You're the only one who didn't vote Ally. Phi looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working.
Right, well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
What the fuck are you talking about? Not this
Do I have
shit
to explain
again!
it? I'm leaving, through the 9 door. Fuck you.
Hey, wait! Scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms
You're in
out.
my
This
way.
seems familiar.
Move.
No! I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who'd ditch the rest of us and run away.
I guess the part of me that cared just died. I don't think you even have the slightest idea what it feels like to be betrayed like this.
Betrays you? Wait, are you?
Whatever, just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
Yeet!
Yeet!
There she goes. There she
Perhaps.
goes. Spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. You...
Nice try. She grinned and
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Latide, acta est fabula.
And I'm not asking you again.
It's Latin. It's Latin. It's Latin, Latin, Latin. I know Latin.
Wait, stop! I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were. Latin. I'm gonna butcher it if I try to do it. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
Man, so I'm willing to butcher Latin live, and you're not. I see how it is.
I'm not willing to butcher a long string of Latin lines.
That's fair, that's fair. I will say it would be in character for Sigma to do so, though.
True, you're not wrong. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the nonary game? 0? The bombs? We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want? She's gonna say yes, and I'm gonna love her. Oh, sick.
Fine.
Oh, Fi.
Oh, fine. I slowly let go of the lever.
Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray, so I guess we're even. What are you, talking about?
When did you betray her?
Are you talking about round 1?
No, look, it's a long story. I don't
just
think
drop
I can
it.
even
Just
get into
leave
it.
Leave it. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I doubt they'd understand it even if you did tell them, you know?
This is some fucking hand and unlovable hand bullshit. I
Oh
love
my
this.
god.
Hmm?
Hmm?
I don't get it.
Well, I guess it seems that Spice decided to stay at least.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah. I'll stick around a little longer. Like you said, I can't leave till we figure out what's going on.
The AB game will continue. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief.
Please don't scare us like that again. The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh?
Sadly, Sigma doesn't have any secret allies to knock out Phi at a moment's notice.
That's true. Yeah, Carrick, the acknowledged Sigma doing the same thing Phi did. But I get it. You program in one direction, it's harder to program in both. But that would have been really cool.
Also, it does look like this route keeps going for a while. Well, maybe not. We'll see.
Not
It
that
hasn't
much
extended.
longer.
I thought it would extend further than
Yeah.
that.
If you want to hop out at any point, we can, but we can stick here for now.
We
if you like.
can keep going with this.
Yeah. I feel like it is good to get all the way to the end of a route, just so that
I would rather
When
rather get
possible.
all the way to the end of a route.
because we'll run into
Aw.
other points where it's like, all right, to be continued once you find some piece of information from a different route. You know, that'll happen again,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
routes further apart on the tree. Yeah, so as long as we have the star keys, we can play the AB game as many times as we want. Well, we probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the pulling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so. Oh, that's right. What? Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh, yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a red solo. Red solo cup?
Red Solo Cup.
I'm a magenta pear.
Me too.
That means we'll be a team this time. Yay! I think we'll do great.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair. They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Huh? Wait a second. It's been like a month. I forgot. I forgot about the people who are down in the medical bay. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Fi's a cyan pair, and Kay's a yellow pair, who the hell am I supposed to partner up with?
Well, the cyan pair, I imagine.
Fi and her mysterious partner.
Well, how do you figure that?
That was
Oh,
me.
sorry, that's Sigma. Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green, and blue would be white.
Exactly. So, you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white? Yes. Well, how do you know that? Because I've seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one. In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about. Sigma voice, am I the only person who didn't see these fucking doors? They have the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow. And if Sigma's a red solo, we should have a green and a blue solo in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. I'm kind of worried about Alice and Quark.
I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you. Huh?
What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there was just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Fi. She nodded back. See, the truth is...
What?
Oh no.
You found another bomb?
Where?
In the garden. No. That's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Well, could you have missed it?
No. Hey, look, she's not smiling now. No way. We checked every part of that room. There was a number on this one, too. It said 1. Since the one we found in the crew quarters said 3 on it, well...
You think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
I think there's a good chance. Well, we should split up and find this other bomb. be anywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it. Can't do anything with a bomb that we don't know the location of. Yeah, you can't fight an enemy you can't see after all. Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see.
Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
To think Katie Kaboom is one of the Zero Escapes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me.
Right. I'll tell the others too. Good. Let's go.
Elevator, 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 elevator. Sorry, I'm being Sigma's internal monologue here. Alright, where are we going, Sigma?
To his little Sigma spot.
Oh, check
Warehouse
it out.
B.
Warehouse B, yeah.
We saw the Memento Mori one before, right? Or is that new?
That might be new. I'm not
No.
sure.
That's new, I think.
Yeah.
We've heard of lions before, at
Uh-huh.
the very least.
So the 9th lion ate the sun? Is that what it said?
I think we'll definitely
If
look at it
Memento
again.
Mori...
Memento Mori.
Yeah, Memento Mori, if the 9th lion ate the sun, I believe it is.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
If I remember
yeah,
right,
all right.
the Two Milkmen Go comedy was like an anagram for something.
Yeah. This one feels... I mean, it feels like a riddle, but, you know.
It could be.
Could be. So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Yep, there's the lock thing. No question these are chromatic doors, I guess.
So it seems.
Ah! When did you get here?
I've been here the whole time!
There you go. I was hoping someone was
How's my
gonna do a
samurai? Was that pretty good?
That was pretty good samurai.
Thanks, Sigma. Oh yes, Angry Milkman was welcome to my kingdom.
Yes, yeah. I didn't notice you at all.
Hmm. I guess you hear he's starting to go. How sad.
Oh my fucking god. Damn it. So, what do you want? Why are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking you. I just followed you around.
Pretty much the same
Like,
thing.
did you not notice when I got in the elevator with you? Because, like, we were in the elevator together, you just didn't acknowledge my presence. It was a little bit weird.
Oh shit, sorry. But how did you do it? You were totally silent. Are you Batman?
I already told you I'm not. Remember back in the A-Boy room when we met?
Yeah, actually,
The other time you had mad
here
hops?
she goes. You also jumped super high, all the way up to the ceiling.
Right, aren't you curious about that graffiti?
I am so fucking curious about this graffiti. Let's talk about this fucking graffiti, Fi. Yeah, this. Turn off my air conditioner. Memento mori, if the ninth... Yeah, okay, this is a fucking anagram.
If the ninth sun ate the lump.
The ninth lion ate the sun. Did a kid write that or what?
Why do you say that? It looks perfectly fine to me.
Well, they managed to spell ninth wrong. Who puts an E in there? Someone who's doing a fucking anagram.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably someone who's doing a fucking anagram.
Then again, maybe it means something.
I am incredibly good at anagrams in my head. I did get welcome to my kingdom in like 2 seconds. Well, do you have any clue what it means? The Latin part.
Hey, now, give me a little credit. Even I know what memento mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something like be aware of death or remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. Guess it's a sort of cautionary thing?
Well, what about the other part?
Exactly what it says on the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Anything come to mind?
No. Nothing. Nothing at all. What about you, smarty pants?
Me? Well, let's see. Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. I repeated the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant, it was beyond me. But perhaps Phi. Latin.
Huh?
Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure more of it out.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not like an expert or anything.
Then how'd you know that phrase? Elepsum, semel, occasionum, etc., etc.
Oh, yeah, that. From, this?
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. Elepsin semel occasionum non ipse potest Jupiter reprehender. So I guess the I is pronounced like a J in Latin, huh? Or Jupiter. Or Jupiter, I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
What is this?
A memento of my late mother. Her name was Mori. No, I'm joking. Oh, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that mean?
She died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
What about your father?
I don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. Never saw his face, I don't know his name. I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch.
I thought about making a joke about how she really is a bastard, but then I thought maybe it was inappropriate.
I mean, she was a bastard to us last time we attempted this. And I feel like she wears bastard as a pin of honor. Anyway, that phrase got to be almost like a prey for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. It got me interested in Latin, and then I started studying the language. Elapsam semel occasionum non ipsa potest Jupiter reprehendra. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds kind of nice, doesn't it? But seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities. We've surpassed the gods. We are beyond the failings of mortal hubris. You and me, Sigma. Together, we can rule this world. We can rule this multiverse. Anyway, that's my apology here. I thought it'd be a good idea to talk to you about all this, like, alone.
Yeah, I agree.
We're greater than God, Sigma. I'm Batman now.
Fuck.
There's something else we need to do too, though. We need to find the number 2
Find
bomb.
the number 2 bomb.
Yeah, you stole the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, I was the one who was talking.
Wait, sorry. Can we do that one more time? Find the number 2. No. 3, 2, 1. Find the number 2 bomb.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Jinx, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
0?
You want me a Coke?
0?
Hell, I'm here too.
Oh, you owe me a Coke 2-0 now.
Hey, Zero, can you say the line? Can you say the Sam Reich line?
I prefer
Say the line, Bart!
No. For fuck's sakes. Okay, never mind, Zero. Fuck you.
I feel like 0 would not be the I've been here the whole time. It would just be it's time for a game changer.
I don't
Anyway,
know
get
Game
going.
Changer, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
You could just say I've been here the whole time, that's all.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
I've been here the whole... entering sleep mode.
I feel like that would work even better with Monokuma, actually.
Yes.
Today, I'm feeling... Wait, no. Okay, he says, today I'm feeling... Okay. I've been here the whole time. Feel my despair.
Yeah.
There we go.
We should get going. I don't think the bomb is here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
You're saying we should go somewhere else?
Yep. No, come on, don't just stand there. Let's gotta move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started toward one of the exits. I followed. It would be crazy if that door opened and there was just someone fucking standing there.
So good. Resident Evil ass moment.
Yeah.
Archives? Let's see, we didn't do this room yet, right?
No.
No.
The archives. Good place to hide a bomb. And where the hell do we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
I do want to say, I feel like I'm sure that there are other routes that lead you directly into the weird alternate timeline fucking, oh god, what is the thing called? What's the fucking thing that happened in 999 called?
Morphogenetic.
Yeah, into the fucking morphogenetic field bullshit. But I do think I am kind of like looking, going, my visual novel skills are popping up again at immediately hitting this route.
I'm giving you the thumbs up. I'm giving you an A+.
Yeah.
I think this is true.
I do like having immediately hit this exchange. Getting to do this like immediate like jump back, go to the other route and unlock this path. Like that's cool.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so what about that Jupiter stuff?
Well, we can talk while we look. Get started, lazy ass.
I turned to a corner of the room and began to look while I spoke.
I'll start with the conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry, through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we're moving through worlds.
Worlds? just for now, I am going to pretend that I'm stupid and not being voiced by somebody who's piecing a lot of these things together.
Yes, that sounds wonderful. I don't mean physical planets in this case. I'm talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Well, kind of. I think I've heard of it once or twice.
Oh well. I'll just explain it. Let's say, I don't really care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips, anything.
I had no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she
Sam
asked.
says, touch your ear.
Wow, okay. You get a fucking choice here.
There's even more options too.
Should we look at the rest of the options?
Can I hit, can I see others? Hit others again? Does it just come back?
Yeah.
I Can we moonwalk, please?
Slide, slide, slide.
What's that supposed to be, a moonwalking?
Yeah, whatever. Don't worry about it. Just don't. I'm pretty good, huh?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that, yeah. But try going backward next time? Come on, were you look? Sorry, Sigma.
Get good, Sigma. I was going backward. Watch. We're so distracted!
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Anyway,
This is exactly what I wanted.
you just did the moonwalk, right?
Right.
But you could have chosen to scratch your head or cross your arms. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all those things. And all of the worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided from what you were going to do right now.
Oh my fucking god.
Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off and on into infinity. Each of those branches is an alternate world. A world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been if you'd made choices? What if you got to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what ifs? It's really just what ifs? Or are they other worlds? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. If I went any more complicated, you wouldn't be able to understand it. It doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just use your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All of those can change history.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
Don't fucking talk to me about this existential crisis
All your
that I
actions are
had when
caused
I
by the
was
cells
15.
in your brain. If we go a little further, you could say all of your actions are a result of atoms or electrons or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet. Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision?
Real talk. Mac, read What the Bleep Do We Know at age like 15. And that's the name of the actual book. I didn't just bleep out the word.
Yep, I remember seeing that guy in a Nexium documentary.
Yeah. And like early in the book, it asks you to like think of something that you know to unequivocally be true. And I went, oh, fuck. I don't know anything that's true. Because everything that I know is based on my personal perception of the world. And okay! And this is why Mac's not allowed to read philosophy.
Absolutely.
At that level, how different are you from air? I'd say not very much. Human existence is just one part of reality.
so
falling in
fucking
love
true,
is like a tulip
Bessie.
blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America. You see what I'm saying? The only thing that matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's why we call it matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch. Hey, you stopped. You're supposed to be searching. Are you done with that shelf?
Oh, no, not yet.
Well, keep looking while I talk. Stop having an existential crisis. Anyway, are you familiar with quantum physics?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Never mind. Don't answer that. I'll try and keep it simple for you. Let's see. Hey, hand me that box, will you?
This one? Sure. I handed the box I'd been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also, oh, there's some weird stuff lying over there. Perfect. He's part of Felidae too.
With that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box.
I love this
Interesting.
idea that you need to actually have a physical prop to explain Schrodinger's cat. I love that that's the way she's decided to get through the sequel.
Oh shit, is she explaining Schrodinger's
What do
cat?
you think she's doing?
I didn't know what she was doing.
She got a cat in a box. What are you expecting?
Well, she only just took the cat.
Alright. Everything's ready.
The thing, okay, we should stop for a second, because to be clear, we don't know whether or not she's doing
You're
Schrodinger's
right, you're
cat
right.
until we observe the next scene.
Fuck, you're right. Fuck. Shit.
God,
damn
damn
it.
it, Jacqueline!
Fuck you,
I need to go
Schrodinger.
get a fucking... I need to go get another glass of water.
Actually, it's... Twitch is threatening an ad break, so I'm just gonna throw an ad break right now.
Cool.
Actually, I'm also gonna run and grab a glass of water.
Alright, I'm back, and I have a drink.
Welcome back.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back to you as well.
And...
I have a glass of water and an adult beverage as well.
It's good to be able to be refreshed.
Uh-huh.
This is one of the key elements of life.
What do you think is Sigma's drink of choice?
I don't know. Milk.
Well, what's his adult beverage of choice?
White Gilgamesh.
Fuck!
No, he tells you that to try to get you to drink it as a prank, and then ends up having to drink it himself.
That's probably true.
That is probably true. Bastard.
I feel like he could, like, crack some White Claws.
Does that also have milk in it?
No, that's a hard seltzer
I see.
that
I
was
see.
really popular a couple years ago.
That's like the
Yeah,
the
see,
gym
Seraphis
bro
was
drink,
me.
right?
Yeah. It was very much like a,
Okay.
a frat boy summer. It's really funny that they were getting into hard seltzers because, like, I grew up like hearing things like that called like cheerleader beer.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my parents always called Mike's Hard Lemonades.
Fascinating.
Anyway, ready?
Yes, let's go.
What?
Anyway.
I was doing Sigma's line. Yeah, there we go.
Remember, there was a book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat? It released all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for the...
Come on, this will only take a minute. Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see? Sorry, skipped the line there.
Well, there's a stuffed lion.
From now on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. It's alive. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat meow.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I forgot about this!
Shit!
I forgot about this! Sorry, I can't help it.
I really find that hard to believe. Okay, but anyway, moving on. I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Alright, what else do you see?
Wait, that's not even a pond in a jar of ink.
Okay, you're really stretching that one, Sigma.
Yeah, that one was a real stretch.
Okay,
Oh
now
my
this
God,
weight is
yeah.
going to be a radioactive material. The jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas, it's just a hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas.
Oh, he really thought that, huh? Wow, dumbass.
So, what's the weight
Radioactive material.
in the jar of ink?
It's full of poison gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, let me put these labels down just so you don't forget, Sigma, okay?
Oh.
This is
It's
so
fucking
funny.
Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar. If it's struck by any of the alpha particles that the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there is a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat in the box alive or dead? You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproof, so the cat howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on in the box. Do you remember what happens if an alpha particle hits the jar?
I am so sad about Akane right now.
Yeah.
I am so unbelievably sad. My girl. Anyway, it breaks, gas fills the box, the cat inhales it, and death will whisk her away.
And if the jar doesn't break?
Cat lives to tell the tale.
I think those two are pretty good.
Okay,
Sigma.
yeah,
Those are pretty good.
you're starting to bring it back, Sigma. You're starting to bring it back. What are the chances of either of those things happening?
About 50%.
Okay, stretching a little bit. Okay. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or is it dead?
I can't personally know.
Then guess, dumbass. It's not hard. Alive or dead? Come on, multiple choice. One or two.
This is a glass half full, glass half empty situation.
Yeah.
Do you want to believe that the cat is alive? Or do you know that it's probably dead? Say it's dead.
Alright, it's dead.
World's a harsh place for a cat. I have a feline the poor kitty's dead.
Nope, you're wrong.
I'm not even gonna.
No, and it's not alive either.
What's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is either dead or alive.
How does that... It doesn't. Sigma, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it does, but...
Yeah, I feel like a 50%... It depends on the situation, Mighty Carrick. I feel like in some situations, 50% does feel like a probably. Like, if I'm playing, like,
Yeah.
a card game and I have a 50% chance of pulling the exact card I need, that feels like, I should probably be fine.
I will also say the version of Schrodinger's cat that I've always heard isn't a radiation and a radiation that will break a vial of poisonous gas.
Mhm.
It's that there is a vial of poisonous gas that at a random time could open.
Yes. I think
And
the thought there is the only
I
way
think
to
there's-
get true randomness as far as humans understand it. Like, the most effective way to get
Yeah.
that is radioactive decay. So using
Right, which
radioactive
is-
decay as the means
which
of
is true.
determining the random time that the bottle would open.
yes. Yeah. Which makes sense. Just, you know.
And it's also
Anyway,
like trying to like
that's-
take a quantum effect and extend it to actually affect a something that we can actually observe, like at a human level. Because like
Mhm.
quantum effects only really happen, you know, at the particle level.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah.
Are we about to talk about observable versus non-observable effects?
I don't know, we're gonna find out. It's an extrapolation
Waves
of
and
something we see at the
particles.
atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning up or down until we measure it.
Yeah.
Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist.
I fucking love quantum physics,
But
genuinely.
as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously only one possibility is the truth.
There's so much and so little. Like, there's so little that we know about it, and there's so much that we think about it, and all and none of it is observable at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's great. It's really cool.
It's one of those things where you
I've
can
been
actually get
obsessed with
like
it.
observable facts that can only be explained by quantum effects that make no sense at the time and size scale that we live at.
Yeah. I've been obsessed with it since I first learned about quantum entanglement,
Mhm.
which, like, is exactly my level of bullshit.
Mhm.
Like, it's so cool, man.
Anyway, that's what's happening with the alpha particles. Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know a probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like an atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it. Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it? If the cat in the box is possibilities.
Then it's both alive and dead.
Right. So let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow. What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive.
Yay.
Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where this cat died.
Yep, that's the idea.
Well, you could also make the argument in that case that there are an infinite number of worlds where each second that a radioactive alpha particle could have hit the... Okay, I'm
Mhm,
getting into
mhm.
fucking minutia.
Yep, no,
That's
the moment
Mac
that you go
getting into
beyond
minutia.
a
That's not a character.
simplified version that like it just becomes completely unmanageable.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's true of any parallel universe theory,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, there reaches a point where you're just going, oh god, okay.
Looks like that cat ticket
I
yours
can't
cleared
think
up.
too hard about it. Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane. Come on, man.
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. The moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat's dead, then... It's almost like events in the future can determine the past. Oh my god, Sigma! I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
What do you mean?
Think back. Remember the round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally.
But what happened this time?
I chose Ally and you chose Betray.
Right. And both times I put my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
Oh my fucking god.
God. It's the best kind of thing.
I have a meme that I need to edit, and I can't, I'm not gonna fucking say it out loud on stream. Because I feel like we will get TOS. But I am losing my goddamn mind right now.
Anyway, yeah. Your choice in the future altered my action in the past. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it. Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example. Hey, you ever watched that one episode of Community?
Yeah. As she spoke, she tossed the die into the box and quickly shut the lid.
Alright, answer this question. What number is the die on? I need you to activate your morphogenetic powers, Mac. Look into the future. What is the correct answer?
Five.
Okay, I'm going to open the lid. Good job! You got it right.
That was a fluke.
Was it? Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
5.
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest it was made of some kind of different matter.
Oh, wait, so you're saying that before you opened the lid, the die was on all of the numbers?
Uh-huh. It's one way to look at it, at least.
And then when you opened the lid, it was just one number.
Or it might have become the number when you declared which one it was.
I have a question out of game.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember what you picked, PB?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I also don't.
Presumably it doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Designing video games is nice like that. Your choice in the quote-unquote future had an effect on the quote-unquote past.
That's a lot. My head is spinning. You know I get migraines easily, Fi.
Anyway, that's all I have to say. We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point. Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch, which really we should have been focusing on more than the fact that the branches exist. Oh, fuck, you're right, Sarah. We count the top and the bottom. It's always 7. It's wild.
That's true.
Of course,
That's
our
true.
bodies aren't doing the jumping, even though I do some pretty fucking sweet jumps, as you've seen. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
That's how you knew my name, right? You'd jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we retain all our memories when we jump.
Yeah, it's a limitation of the programming.
Maybe we only remember particularly important things? I don't really know how it works. But whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often we don't seem to remember jumping at all, just things will pop up. That's why someone asks us how we know X, all we can think of to say is, I just knew. Yeah.
What's causing this, then? Oh, I love to look up at a shelf and see a single red book. I wonder if that's going to be relevant when we come to do the puzzle in the archives later.
No way, I don't think so.
Oh, and then a single blue book. Wow! I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
Well, if we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble. It's just...
Just what?
Well, I'm pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here. There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior is trying to do.
Yeah, that would make sense. That's kind of what happened last time,
Why
too.
would you have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
You aren't kidding, are you?
Snap out of it.
Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment. All 9 of us are locked up inside the box, right? Meow.
Hey, quick question, Sigma. How many lives does a cat have?
Fuck you.
What if you've got it backwards?
Hold on, sorry. I need to bring that into a higher registers because my Sigma voice, I need to bring that up into Junpei voice. Fuck you. Actually, that one was closer to Clover.
Yeah.
But I need to bring that into Junpei voice. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck you, Nine of Nails. Cats have Nyan lives, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course. Backwards?
We're outside of the box. The rest of the world is inside.
Then the moment we step out of this place...
Yeah. We might be determining the history of the world outside.
Fucked up if true!
I don't know, things are getting a little solipsistic here.
Oh, well, yeah, but also, that's why everything fucking went black when Phi left. It's the same thing as how in 999, as we started getting further away from being able to save Akane's life, she started getting weaker and weaker. Because we were diverging from the timeline where we were able to save her. I am fucking crouching in my chair like a little gremlin because I'm so...
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Mac. Whenever you're not on camera, I just kind of assume that is generally the position you're in.
So I don't sit like a normal human being, but I usually...
Me neither.
I'm usually like a butt in chair, feet on chair, but at that moment, I was just feet on chair, like fucking squatting.
Yeah, you were doing... Oh, you were doing the L sit. That's what you were doing, of course.
Hold on a second. I wonder if I could get a picture of myself like this.
No, just post a picture of L. It's fine. We know what you are.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's actually a better idea because... Anyway... I had 1,000 other questions, but before I could open my mouth to ask them... Oh, good! There you are!
What happened?
Yes! Something happened! We found it! Found what? What do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb! The other antimatter bomb!
God, it's the antimatter.
The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Fucked up if true.
Weren't we in the control room? Yeah, we were. That was absolutely the room that we did.
Yeah, we were in the control room. I'm convinced it's the bisexual gremlin, Sid. Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
It's number 2, apparently. Well, at least we found them. Well, at least we found most of what we're doing.
Yeah, no, there could be more. There's no guarantee there isn't a bomb number 4 somewhere. Just like Kay said, we have no way to know.
Did you tell anyone else about this, Clover? Well, not really, but, I wasn't the first person to find it.
By the way, Sarah, come back, like, 3 months from now and post that again, because it will be even more true.
Fuck, hilarious. I'm trying to find the right, image to tweet this.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Well, who was the first person?
unfortunately, Elle is just kind of like that.
Uh-huh. Elle is just kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these are fan art and not. Okay, I can't tweet the meme, but just imagine Elle sitting like crouched in a chair like a fucking gremlin.
I'm conjuring the image in my mind. I'm envisioning it.
And now I'm just sitting cross-legged because I'm normal. No, I'm not. Kay and Luna. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us. Who was in the infirmary? Well, everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course, while they were still asleep.
So, everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah. There's nobody else here, though. Where'd they all go? Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. You were going to go look for you two. So did they all split up?
Good question.
Or did they all go together and Clover just knew where to find us?
Maybe
Anyway,
Clover-
what about Alice and Quark? They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine. That's good. Vi and I looked at one another and let out a small sigh of relief. Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were? Took her only a moment to explain. Alice was a green solo. And Quark was a blue solo. Dio's bracelet made him a yellow pair. Tenmyoji was a cyan pair. So what are our options for groups?
Well, the next set of doors opening are going to be white. That means we have to mix our colors to get white.
If I laid out what that would mean. Option A.
We're going with Phi and
Well,
Tenmyoji.
Would pair with me.
Okay, and Dio goes
Okay,
with
and
Quark.
Dio would pair with Quark. Clover and Luna would pair with Alice. Huh? There's only one option.
Yeah, any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's going to be a while until they wake up.
Well, we'll just have to carry them unless you want to like cut off some limbs. I don't think we should do that. I think that would get voted down.
I don't think that's gonna work.
The secondary doors won't open with without all three bracelets. But we can't open them.
Yeah, we'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team. Are you saying you can carry her? Yeah. Well, I can get Luna to help me.
I'm helping. I'm not here, but I'm helping.
She does like to help. I've definitely picked that up from Luna.
What about Cork?
He's on Kay's team. There shouldn't be any issues there.
Well, we still need to figure out what we're going to do about this bomb. Alice said we should be safe as long as it's not triggered with the remote. Well, maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried. Wait. Couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? That bomb should only have about as much explosive power as a ton of TNT. Which is nothing to sniff at, but that's nowhere near the kind of yield you're talking about. It could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator? Oh. You mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere? Yeah, right over there. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, the reactor.
Ah, the thing that will make it really bad if something explodes, right?
Yeah. There are supposed to be only 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen. How much is a lot? 3.5 kilograms. 3.5? That's like 100, or not 100, 10,000 times more than Alice's at 350 milligrams. If there really is that much, and if it does explode...
Well, it would be a quick death at least. It would be 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
That's insane. I need a drink. Does anybody else need a drink?
Wasn't there a bar somewhere we could go have some drinks? Wait. Hey, wait, hold up. One sec. Clover, how do you know that?
No what?
That stuff about the antimatter reactors.
Well, that's... Well, during my training, Training for what? My job? Of course. I didn't realize waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were worldwide.
After the release of Oppenheimer, a bunch of themed cafes came out. It's
a whole thing.
Or how much fuel each one of those reactors might be storing.
Clover is kind of serving Barbenheimer, isn't she?
She really is. I desperately... Next time we have a choice that'll let us go with Clover, we are going with Clover. My girl, my beloved, I love you so much. I want to talk to you for hours.
Speaking of talking for hours, do you want me to take Clover for the scene or anything, since you're mostly talking, since, like, I don't want to strain your voice.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
You don't work at a cafe, do you? Did you hear about that from Alice? Yeah. Oh. Well, she's right then. Why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe? That's what we call the coffee machines? Are you
Oh my god.
I'm telling you the truth, I work at a cafe. It just might... be kind of a fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover. What?
And wait, what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
What? Girl, we've got 3 antimatter bombs here. If you know shit about antimatter bombs, spill.
It's classified. Classified by who? The government? Who else would fucking
Which
classify
government?
it?
The government?
That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you two do work together. Oh no. Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left? What are you talking about? How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly. Damn. We were supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago. Oh, I see. It's only been an hour. I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Wait, why aren't we all just going together?
I love her so much! You haven't... Damn it, she's gone. I love Clover. Clover might be one of my favorite characters in this entire franchise.
She's the best.
And she's gone.
Yup, so she is.
Fine. She's right, you know? We need to get going.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick.
We do ask a lot of service workers, Seraph. You're so right.
Oh, there you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Talking about cats.
Ah, I guess that's okay.
That is probably
When we
true.
arrived, everyone else was already back. Can we look at the flowchart really quick?
Yes. Still here.
Wow. Okay, this all is happening in this fucking novel. scene.
Yeah.
Crazy. Sure, alright, that's fine. Cork and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly, any traces of the madness we'd seen earlier long gone.
Clover told us. We've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yep, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. The bombs, for God's sake. Well, there is a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right there. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them.
We probably aren't
Whoa.
going to be able... We're probably not going to be able to find the password on this time stream. What?
Hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Not a problem. We resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket.
What is that, a Virtual Boy Advance? That was in the safe at the control room.
I kind of thought it was a Tamagotchi at first, but
We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Fi figured it out. It's a blackberry. After Clover left, we tested it.
yeah, turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Couldn't get it to do anything, though. Plugged in a couple random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm pretty sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password. But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the nonary game, right? So, why would he set bombs? Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules. That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, whatever the case, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them, we can get the password, turn the bombs off. Exactly. That'd be my quick and easy method. So, fess up. We won't be mad, I promise. Who set the bombs? If you tell us now, we can deactivate them and no one gets in any more trouble. Yeah, no, didn't expect that to work. So, we're going to be checking everyone. Checking us? Yeah. Once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. Stands to reason that whoever has set them has that remote.
They're gonna search us for it?
Yes.
But
No buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say, and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Hey, look, this is just like that one Community Bottle episode, full of community references. Understand? Following the logic of that bottle episode,
I love hearing
was
this fucking
actually-
music again.
it was actually
It's
a
so good.
loose rabbit on the space station named Alice's Boobs that stole the remote.
Fascinating.
Sorry, I guess that joke's just for me. Okay. Understand? No reason to wait, let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? Alright, let's see.
Technically, it should be Sigma. Wait.
Okay, I'm glad you got the reference, Niels.
You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it.
Oh shit.
The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way!
Yep. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. I did love seeing the art style shift there.
Did we get the Ace Attorney ass arm?
Yeah.
The fucking Ace Attorney bullshit!
I want that turnabout music right now.
I don't know who he's pointing to. You did it. The room was suddenly silent.
To be
Nice.
continued.
Nice! I knew that was gonna happen too. I was like, this route's definitely
It is
ending in a
little
to be
Professor
continued.
Layton too.
I knew this had to end in a
You know,
to be
this whole
continued.
question
I
of
knew
who
it, I
plays
knew
the
it, I
bombs,
knew
it
it.
reminds me of a puzzle.
Ah, so fucking good,
It's been
yo.
years since I played a Layton game.
It's really
I should
good.
replay those.
All right, let's go back
right.
and do
Betray Alice?
Allies?
Or Ally Alice?
and ally Alice. Yes, let's go. Let's start on this route.
All right.
I don't necessarily think that this is going to get us any closer to the answer for that route.
But hey, look, there's 2 branches down there. Yeah, no, it looks...
I just want to see what happens.
Absolutely.
Let's go. And I'm probably going to be ready to call it in like 30 or 40 minutes or so. I'm starting to get a little bit
Yeah,
tired.
sounds good
I'm
to
starting
me.
to get hungry for dinner. But
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
get little ways
If you-
into this.
PB, if you want to just call it earlier, even like do what you got to do.
No. Let's start this. Let's at least get
Yeah,
to our next
I mean,
escape room
absolutely.
and probably call it there.
Okay, yeah, sure, that works for me.
Anyway, I don't know what all that shit was. We were back and we trusted Alice and everything's gonna be fine.
As Vi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could blah 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 whatever.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything that I said?
Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did. That's why I chose Ally. You told me that unless we were sure Alice would choose Ally, we had to vote Betray. That means that if we do know Alice is going to pick Ally, we can too.
So you're sure you know what she voted?
Yeah, I guarantee Alice chose Ally.
How would you ever know that?
I guess you could say I just know.
I also think we didn't get this dialogue the first time we chose to ally
No,
Alice.
we
No.
definitely didn't!
You making fun of me?
Oh my god! I love this game!
It's back! Our best friend!
Yo, what's up? I forgot that I was still around at this part of the game. Siggy.
Yeah, we're going to get this last scene of Zero the Third before they disappear forever like 10 times.
This game, Seraph, is wackadoodle-doo.
Mhm.
I know.
My kingdom for an Uchikoshi RO7 collab.
God. Hey, what you kids doing over there?
The good news,
We're
Mac,
about to
is that-
announce the results.
is there are 5 full Uchikoshi visual novels.
It's
There's
true.
3 Zero Escape games and 2 AI games. With like, I still think potential for a 3rd AI game. I haven't played the 2nd AI. I want to. And then they're also
Fun.
collaborating with the Danganronpa guy, I want to say.
Yeah, I'm
On a game
so
that
excited
kinda
for
looks like
that.
they wanted to make Danganronpa again.
Yeah,
Oh.
it does kind of look like a Danganronpa, but like, it's fine. That's
Absolutely.
fine.
It's a cute little art style. It
Uh-huh.
calls back to my Tumblrian senses and sensibilities.
Alright, let's go. We'll find out if we made the right choice.
This having that dialogue change when
Uh-huh.
you know remember all the way back when we did this first fucking choice
Mhm.
and I was like,
Mhm.
ooh, okay, the characters have narrative agency, and then it turns out that fucking Sigma has no narrative agency. It's like, yes.
He has all of it and none
Good,
of it.
good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock.
By the way, alright, I'm putting this question to chat as well as my friends. Who wins in a pun-off? Sigma or Zero the Third?
I don't think Zero the Third would be too bored to do it, right?
No,
Zero the Third would be
does a
like, I
bunch
don't.
of puns.
But yeah. Ambidex game! Round 1!
Okay, yeah, everyone has the rabbit here. Just
Everyone
wipe
has
the
the
floor with
rabbit
sickness it
here.
has.
True,
The
just
results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Yeah, you're right, because it's not voluntary for Sigma, and it is clearly voluntary for Zero the Third.
That's true,
Yeah.
that's true. How could she do that? What?
How could she ever
Oh no.
do that? What the hell?
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hey, Alice! What the hell is this?
Excuse me. I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
I'm going to say, Carrick, you think Sigma could outpun Zero if the subject stays on cats and Zero tires himself out? The thing is, Zero is an AI, so Zero doesn't get tired. Zero functions like a toddler. A bit that would get old to anyone else would never get old to Zero the Third.
Last time you chose ally for this round.
That's true, he does get bored.
I was sure you. That's why I. No, why?
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
I thought you said you were sure. I see you now. Our BP is down to 1. What the fuck, Sigma?
I take it Sigma was the one who made the. I take it Sigma was the one who made the decision.
Yeah, he decided to be a real Sigma male about it.
Is that so? Well, he must be awfully naive. Who bets on a complete stranger like that?
I agree, he's just like a little baby, you know? He's just like a dumb little baby. Hey, you know what? You and me, Alice, we should be buddies. We should team up, you know? I don't have to die here.
God damn it.
Women are turning on me.
Wow. Fucking childish ass behavior, Sigma. I'm not reading that shit out loud. Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose ally. No problem. Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray.
Oh, I didn't realize that you had all 3 characters who were in that team.
I'll pick up Luna again now that
Yeah, go ahead, go
Quark
ahead.
is awake. What?
Hey. Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh. Dio? Is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all. Kidding. I lied. That was a joke.
Oh my god, this
Hee-hee-hee.
fucking child.
Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
Oh, he totally did.
Man, I feel like to get a more, like, true, like, you're doing a good job with Quark. I feel like to get the true essence, you should be speaking as Quark through a completely blown out headset mic. Like
Why do you say this?
Like 12-year-olds on a Minecraft server or on Fortnite.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh god.
I could just remove my pop filter every time I talk.
Oh yeah, that
As
sounds perfectly
before.
practical and great.
It was a joke?
Yeah, man, you really had me going there. Heh. I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
Wow, pointed!
Right, Mr. Dio? Yeah. Exactly.
I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tenyoji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start? What makes you think we'll be having another round? Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get to 9 BP? It's impossible without a second round. Oh yes, nice guys classically die first in the Nonary game. Don't you remember how nice the Ninth Man was, Red Seraph?
Fuck. Sorry.
You're good. That's impossible without a second round. Round, not round.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
So you're right, Seraph. You know what? The Ninth Man was very nice. He sacrificed himself for the rest of us. He didn't kill Clover when he had the chance to.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So only just close them.
I think you did the exact same intonation the last time we did this dialogue, too.
I mean, the implied direction from the dialogue is pretty clear.
Well, yeah,
So that's a credit to the writing. Also, I believe this
The
game...
ambidex.
I believe this game
Go.
does have voice acting that I have to...
Yeah, it does. I'm
Yeah.
just copying it all exactly. I just have a perfect memory for voice acting.
Exactly,
you see.
yeah. Actually, Jacqueline was on
The
the official
am-
voice cast of this game, definitely.
That is actually true.
When it came out, what, 10 years ago?
I think so. Yeah, I was 15, just sort of like sending in my recordings to the offices, and I never got paid.
Oh, that's a damn shame.
Yeah, but they said it would give me exposure, and now I'm working as a streamer and a podcaster.
Uh-huh.
So, what can I say?
And you know, like, there's a lot of money in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards. Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got some... Yeah, no fucking shit.
Yes, indeed, and I have to look for cards with moons on them. So, how many times do we play the AB game? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go, but I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets to 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on. Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where everybody just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's nobody with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5, round 100, round 2000. You might even go all the way up to round 24,009,004,897. Although I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know, can you?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah, so...
What about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want. That's not what you told us. Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
We'll explain it then.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding, ding, ding. As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are.
But, wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
Oh, yes. They do indeed. Then how do I take it off? Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself. That's the second way. Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way? Oh, B.O. I think you already know. What? Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet? Of course I do. Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really. You die.
Could have seen that one coming.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
I really want to think that Zero tried to say a different phrase other than "you'll die," but then got automatically censored by the little sensor that's left in the rabbit to keep it Twitch safe.
Absolutely. You know what electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's the thing when the beep 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 TV show thing, when someone dies. Anyway, the point is you can detect the electricity they're having some him blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So when the signal goes away,
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
yup. So there you go. The second way.
Hey, I've got like a quick question. Anybody here have a stand? Specifically a stand that could hold your heart still for long enough for the bracelet to let go.
Your heart stops, your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops, I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Oh, yup? What do you mean? Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game. There, that's pretty clear, right? If if I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tinmuldi, or Siggy, or maybe Fido. Or maybe everyone.
What? Why?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules. Basically, it's against the rules to be a loser.
Yeah, the needles in our bracelets activate and we get poisoned to death, etc., etc.
Oh yeah, we also just passed the exactly one bit of dialogue that changes based on the scene, which is whose names are said.
Yes.
Yeah. Should I speed up a little bit to
so-
get the end of the scene?
Could be good.
So if I've been right, if we lose, we die.
How did she know that Zero told us?
Yeah. So all of us, if we lose points, will die. Tenmyoji, Phi, and Sigma. So we're all in a dangerous situation.
Took a moment to go everything in my
blah,
head,
blah,
blah,
blah. We know
blah.
the rules.
Fucking
And
loser,
then
get trolled, lol
We've
lol,
got
chromatic
more
doors.
Your colors have shuffled. We're yellow. Let's see.
Color and number.
Yeah. Because now we're paired with Luna. It's exactly the same as in the other side here.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty certain. Also, we won't have a choice to make, so it will just kind of shake out how it shakes out.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, whenever the EB gates close, our colors shuffle up. It's completely random.
It's random. Lol XD random. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
No!
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again.
Thank you, Carrick. Actually, would you read that in, Zero the Third voice, Jacqueline? Mighty Carrick in the chat.
Oh yeah, let me open the Twitch.
That stand joke is very funny, Sarah.
It is extremely
I just
good.
saw it.
Honestly, I would believe that that's already a real stand.
It's against the rules to be a loser, but we made an exception for Sigma and Dio. Wouldn't be fair if they died immediately.
Fucking got him.
Did you really think I was gonna cry? Yeah, suckers. As if I'd cry over you dummies.
What the fuck? You dick.
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy. That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands in the little fucker, I'd squeeze him until he popped.
That sounds gross. Oh, shit.
I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point standing around. We lose nothing by looking, and if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors. Let's split up. 5 minutes should give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections? We split up
No
to
objections.
investigate. We stay behind.
Damn. How the hell did I end up here?
Oh,
Why
right.
me?
this whole contemplation
Time
of
for
Sigma,
Sigma's
right?
soliloquy.
Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game, blah blah blah. Hadn't pissed anyone off.
I think we've gone through this before, right?
Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius. Nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. At least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? Had I witnessed an assassination? Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes. But it was just the one time. She was the one who went after me. I don't remember that.
I completely remember
Oh,
that.
it's so good. I'm glad that
Sigma's
it's one of the most important.
Ultra Christian.
It's such a key detail of Sigma lore.
I feel like that's a hidden Sigma moment.
Uh-huh. I don't know if we acknowledged it the first time. That might have been before we started counting Sigma moments. No, we definitely started
It wasn't
counting
because
Sigma
we started counting Sigma moments from episode 1.
You're right.
Yeah,
Sure, we'll add it to the counter.
that's like a 7.5.
Mhm. Why was this happening to me?
We do this again.
Was this where we had our premonition last time? No, this is just us flashing back to getting kidnapped. December 25th,
Yeah.
2028. Early morning, California
With the
desert.
Buddhist professor and all that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Our home computer died. Professor was Buddhist,
The
so he didn't
professor in
care.
charge of my research was a Buddhist.
Mhm. And we'd gotten dumped. So we didn't want to go to a party. Got kidnapped. After they cut our engine. Yeah, we've been through this. Yeah, noteworthy repeats can still add to the Sigma counter, absolutely, depending on how many times we have to see them. We got mad at our car. Poof.
Huh?
Oh yeah, Sigma has a naked lady on his shirt, like a trucker, like mudflap girl,
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about
ridiculous
that.
shit.
and also just bad.
Yeah.
It's such a good shirt.
Maybe he's an X-Man fan.
Open up, goddammit.
My mind was racing desperately, trying to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. Gas mask person is back.
Hi, Zero.
Mhm.
Or maybe not Zero.
In the first game, do we think it was Akane or Santa in the gas mask?
Ah,
We have-
Santa.
I think it was
probably.
Santa.
Probably Santa.
I feel like he's more like physically and materially stable than she
Mhm.
was.
You're right. She didn't like.
She
quite
probably did
fully
one of them
exist.
for fun.
Actually, here's my headcanon: is Santa did all of them except for Junpei, which Akane did, because of course.
Yeah,
That's
I
fine.
think you're right about that.
Santa cause. Why is this happening to me? Whiny boy.
Shook my head to clear it,
Yeah.
stood up straight, and headed off.
I like that headcanon, not anything else. Thought it was like Quantum Ghost, who could only really exist within the context of the game, so like anything outside of the game,
Yeah.
she just doesn't exist
Yes.
until after the
That
game.
was the
and then
thing
she
that I
always
was
existed.
thinking. That was gonna be
Alright.
my justification for it.
Oh yeah,
Was,
we had this last time too, where we can go and chat with folks.
yes.
Actually, can we call it here?
Yes, I was gonna say, do we want to call it here?
Yeah, let's call
Yeah,
it
sounds
here.
good.
This is a pretty good spot to stop.
It was a nice return. I'm glad we came back to
Yep.
this.
Sorry
back
it was so long.
Into
It's
the
just been
rhythm.
Get it. You're gonna get back into the swing of it. Yeah.
yeah, I'm good to come back next week, same time, same place.
I will be here next week. I'm pretty sure I'll be here next week.
I'm also pretty sure.
All right, awesome. I'm pretty
Hold
sure
on,
we'll
I'm
be
checking
streaming
my
again
calendar
next week.
very briefly. I don't think I have anything scheduled for. Yeah, no, I don't have anything next Saturday. So.
Me neither.
All right, hell yeah.
So I have this next Saturday.
Woo! All right, well,
Sorry, I can't come. I have visual novel Saturdays.
yep. I think I've legitimately canceled things for this once or twice. It's been the right choice.
Oh, sure.
It's good to have a thing.
Oh, wait, I'll figure it out.
Let's see.
I'll figure it out.
Also, a week from tomorrow, Sunday the 28th, I will be running Blood on the Clock Tower, a social deception game with a bunch of really fun roles, with a bunch of Moonshot folks right here on this Twitch channel. There will be some promo posts going up for that in a few days, but I'll let you know now. It's gonna be a good time.
Keep an eye out for the date for our Minecraft stream that we're planning for sometime in August is the hope. So keep an eye out for that. We have been cooking. Let me tell you, that stream is gonna rip.
I know like literally nothing of what you've been prepping, and I'm very excited to watch it.
I can't wait for people to see what we've been doing.
Anything you want to plug, Jacqueline?
Oh, I'm nervous now. I don't know. Just go listen to my shows. Go listen to Unwise Girls. We just finished a book. About to start the Trials of Apollo series. That's a fun time.
Oh hell yeah! I guess you could also listen to Hooligans. We'll try to get an episode out in the next week or so. Starting book 8. So we're a good way into that series now. Alright, well, thanks for coming out, folks. We will see you next week.
So long.
Same Twitch channel,
Farewell.
same timeline. Well, hopefully at least.